3, 2, 1, power up!
And they're off in the autonomous period. Code Orange grabbing the red switch. 399 Eagle Robotics grabbing the blue. Taters going for the scale. 1 cube for the Red Alliance. Taters going for 2. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. That's the end of auto. Red Alliance in control of both scale and switch. Blue Alliance has their switch. Going into the driver control period. Taters going after that scale. Code Orange playing defense over on the blue switch. While 399 trying to claim that scale back. Trying to get it for the Blue Alliance. Vitruvian bots matching, they're playing on the switch. They're feeding in from the portal. From 399's human player, quickly getting those power cubes in. 399's about 2 power cubes behind the Taters on the scale. Where the blue switch is almost moving. Code Orange has deactivated the blue switch. Red Alliance is scoring 2 points per second. Blue Alliance not scoring. They claim it back. 58-10 for the blue switch. With just about a 75-point split, favored red. Taters putting another power cube on, 399 matching. Vitruvian bots still playing offense on that red switch. 62-20, the mean team. They are playing the exchange. 58-10 over on the blue, doing the same. Red Alliance has a lot of cubes in the switch on the blue side and the red side. The scale has been relatively untouched. We've only got about 6 or 7 more power cubes in the field. These teams are like lightning scoring those yellow cubes. 50 seconds left, about a 100-point split. Red Alliance favored. That could still be made up by the climbs, folks. It is not out for the Blue Alliance yet. 40 seconds remaining. Kodo dropping the hook. Meme team lining on up. 399 going for the hook over on the blue side. They're under the 30-second mark. Code Orange lining up. Vitruvian bots going for the park. Taters going for the buddy climb. 62-20 getting themselves onto the platform. Looks like Taters have had a bit of a run-in with the scale. We will see if they get penalized for that. We've got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. That's the way the match is gonna stay. Looks like 1 hang for the Blue Alliance, possibly 1 for the red. We'll see how that one's scored out when the final score is in just a moment. The scores are in. 377 for the Red Alliance, 275 for the Blue. Neither Alliance getting that face the boss ranking point, but the Red Alliance takes it. Let's throw it back over to RSN for the analysis.
That match might be the difference maker, keeping 21-22 out of the #1 slot. They tried to audible to have 2 robots climbing tether style, but just not able to do it before the match ended.
Yeah, they spent a good amount of time near the end of the match there trying to line that up. Eventually had to back out of that, go for plan B. But just like we suspected before the match, there was a lot more attention paid to the switches, not as much to the scale. There was a lot of cubes on the scale, so it wasn't completely abandoned, but there was certainly a lot of attention paid both to their own switch and the opponent's switch.
One of the things we've seen during this season is even though there might not be that many cubes ahead on the scale, just being 1 ahead the whole time, the other alliance can only barely get it back to neutral. So it's almost impossible to get a jump on your opponents and really tip it toward your side and keep it there if they're just slightly more than 1 cube ahead.
Right.
And I think that played out in this match where both alliances said the scale's going to be where it is from now on.
We've seen that over and over this weekend. The minute you abandon and they start to get a bigger lead, you keep that pressure, you don't keep the pressure going, and it starts to run away from you.